They're opened in the early 1990s in houses, among other things, the county jail, the sheriff's department, clerk of courts, circuit court branches, district attorney's office. What's your assessment of how that facility serves the county? Is the space adequate? Do any of the departments in that building need something larger? Should we build something joint with other counties in some of those areas? Jack, it's yours first.
Thank you. My firm belief is that the county is well equipped and well served by the current facilities there. I think we need to find ways for less incarceration of our inmates, of less inmates, and have alternative programs for incarceration. Then we don't need a new jail. I think we can find ways to accommodate the various services that are there. As I said before, the state of Wisconsin is taking more programs, especially health and human services, out of the county, and we could find ways to reallocate those space needs for those services that we currently have in the county that are required. Certainly, we need a little more of a longer-term plan to allow, for example, maybe the sheriff's department and patrol and those services to be moved out. But right now, we are strapped financially of even considering any additional facilities at this time.
All right, we'll try this now. Well, as far as the space goes for the jail, at least in the short term and the near term, there aren't space concerns that I think some candidates who run for this office and that has been perpetuated just don't exist at this point right now. But this also allows us to have the opportunity to try alternatives to incarceration. When we passed the drunk driving law about a year and a half ago, that was the first reform to our state's drunk driving laws in about, I think, in about 15, 20 years. Part of that package, there was a very important provision that allowed counties to enter into the SSTEP program, the Safe Streets program. And what that allowed people to do is or allowed counties to do is for first-time offenders that they could enter into a treatment program instead of going to jail. And this was first done in Winnebago County about 6 or 7 years ago, and initially had great results. So this was something that was expanded across the state. So I think this allows us the opportunity to try to explore these type of alternatives. I think if we can continue to have success in these kind of alternatives, that we will continue to, or we would not have the same type of space needs or space concerns that we might have potentially 10 or 20 years from now.
Jack, Dr. Rolla.